what community development is. A lot of people just think in programs, activities, social work, but what true community development is asking God for His vision, His dreams for community, and then praying for His strategies for reaching the community. We can have all these great ideas of what we can do, but what we want to accomplish is what God's heart is for the community. Two of the community development principles that He has called us to focus in on is intercessory prayer, asking Him for His dreams and His visions for this community. It talks about in Jeremiah about a time to pull up, tear down, and then a time to build and to plant. In prayer, God starts revealing us the things that need to be pulled up, the strongholds that Satan is using to hold the community in bondage. And He gives us strategies on how to reach out, how to touch these areas. Another thing that God has called us to focus in on are the 7 spheres of influence. They're political, media and sports, health, working with the legal system, education, and then business and religion. 3 of the areas right now that we're touching are religion, education, and also business, helping touch those 3 areas or spheres of influence in this community.
Now we're at Marcos' shop here, where he teaches his carpentry class. We teach his carpentry class with the hopes that we give people skills so that one day they can start their own business. Thus, we're touching the sphere of business through this class. You can take your practical skill and use it as an avenue for the spiritual. That's what Marcos does here. He preaches to them just as much as he teaches them skills.
Hola. Mi nombre es Jocelyn Garcia.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn Garcia. I'm a student in the carpentry class together with my teacher Marcos and the rest of the students. I am very, very pleased with the classes. I did have some expectations. It went way beyond my expectations. I have learned a lot in the classes. It has always been my weakness to be able to work with wood. Above all things, we learn that God is first, and then there's all the rest of the stuff.
Here we are in front of a local church in the community here. That church is called Lighthouse in the Darkness. This is Paula, the pastor. This church has just been going through incredible growth. When the walls come down between the church and the community is when we'll see a true revival. And this church has been experiencing that. Youth coming to know the Lord daily. This is the church they've been packing out, and we're going to be expanding the church to be 3 times the size that it is right now. So out through this door, we'll show you. This is the area that we're going to be expanding the church into. It's just going to be just a really neat area that God will be able to use to be a blessing to this community. I just really believe that God is going to be using this church to reach this community in just incredible ways.
We are standing in front of the Tierra Blanca Public School. This place is mainly an agricultural area, and this generation wants nothing to do with agriculture. So they say, this community doesn't have any future, but the Lord declares to them that He has a future for them. And the answer to our prayers came through this school. They have 15 computers now that are ready to be installed. This is the director of our school, and his name is Mr. Ortiz. So let's go see the classroom. This summer, we have the privilege of converting this room into a computer lab for the 550 students that attend this school. Are you going to be the next person to come and teach? Come on down, and you'll be giving an investment that will keep on giving. Our dream is that one day we will be able to start a vocational school, Channels of Blessing, so that we will be able to give much needed skills and a potential of a lot of work where it is much needed. We've been able to touch 3 spheres of society, but there's so much more work to do, and we are praying for more workers.
So we need people with a heart to disciple the young and work with children.
We are also lacking 4 spheres of the society where we are not touching. We need people to be able to work in these areas.
We need people that want to join with us to see God's dreams for this community fulfilled. We want to see this community touched and transformed by the power of God. Come, join us!